Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and I'm joined with Strey Flexin Collectibles. Basically, he's my drug dealer for comics, and
Comic dealer.
he's my comic dealer. Basically, he like lures me in with like comics, and he takes all my money. Um, so- but he shows he has some really amazing books, and he always tempts me. Oh, Alan, I just picked up something. I'm like, oh no, how much am I going to owe now? Um, he always has some good books, so it's always fun. And usually, he kind of gives me first dibs a lot. He's pretty good about that. But this time, we're going to give you guys the first dibs to look at some really cool books. He's doing a claim sale next week, I believe. And this is like your chance to kind of reach out to him or me, one of the two, where you can get these books first. You get first crack at them. And these are books you just don't see that often. So we're going to show some pretty cool books. Quickly, you just give a little bit about yourself, and then we'll show some cool books.
Yeah, sure. So basically, like Alan said, I am his dealer, and he is always indebted for me for a long time. But
Mm,
I've been in this business for about 10 years. I'm a huge collector and fan of the Golden Age, so I have a lot of Golden Age stuff. That includes art as well. And I just wanted to kind of come on the channel and showcase a few cool books, just so you guys can see. I'll be doing a cool live sale with Elite next week, May 30th. So guys, be sure to check it out, and just kind of a nice preview. I got a lot of cool books for sale to show you guys, and excited to kind of hang out with Alan and for once kind of spread the love instead of Alan getting all the books that I have. Say, I
I might
claim that,
claim
claim
some of
that,
these
claim
myself,
that,
though.
claim that.
I might claim. I'll be claiming these before the yeah. So half of these will get claimed by the time you guys see this video. Um, we'll see. We'll see. There might be
Yeah.
one or two books left by the time this airs. So yeah. So yeah. You know, just to give people a little sense of some of the stuff that I've seen you have. You had. I know you had a Marvel one that you
Yeah,
sold.
that was a cool one.
You had a Pep 22. I was like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. And then you're like, oh, somebody already bought it. And I was like, oh shoot. um, you've had some pretty awesome books along the way, and you know, uh, if you actually look at a very old video, we did an interview on this channel where you showed some pretty amazing books. You showed the Cap one, I think, on that video, and you showed some
Yeah,
other. Yeah, it was pretty
yeah,
good.
that was a cool. It was just the timing was perfect because
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
local to you. I was in Canada. We were both kind of leaving our our situations and our places,
Yeah,
but
and you also had a motion picture
I
finance
did.
template.
Yeah, so
I was like,
that's
"Oh
when
my
I
goodness,
yeah.
I can't believe I'm holding this book." That's the first appearance of the Submariner. Just a really cool book that's insanely rare.
Super
Um,
rare, honestly. Like that's one that even if you have the money, you could be waiting years to find a copy. And
yeah.
so it just perfectly aligned that when I was in Canada, I actually met up with the buyer of that book, a good friend of mine. So I had that
Yeah.
book on me, and I think I had the Marvel one on me as well.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
had a, yeah, it just
I was
happened
like, I'm gonna
to
hold them. I'm
work.
gonna hold them. I'm
Yeah.
gonna hold
It
these.
just happened to work out that I had them on me, and you're like, let's do a
Yeah,
video. This is awesome. So I'm like, all right, let's
yeah,
do it.
yeah,
So it just
yeah, yeah.
kind of
It was pretty
perfectly
cool.
worked out. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was able to show some rare books. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a fun trip.
yeah. So we're gonna show some pretty cool books. And you're gonna actually have prices on them.
Yeah,
But
yeah, all prices.
yeah, but it's all 50% sale, isn't it? No, it's joking.
No, no, I wish.
No,
That
I'm
would be
just joking.
nice.
That'd be nice. I wish. But yeah, no, your pricing is actually pretty fair.
Yeah, I try to be, and if you see anything you want, you could just shoot me a message. Obviously claims gets first, first dibs, first come, first
First
serve.
dibs.
But
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, if there's, if there's someone that you want to make an offer on or so, just feel free to shoot me a message. We can work it out. I do payment plans, as Alan knows, so we can
yeah, yeah.
could definitely work some stuff out.
My grandchildren didn't know about this, but they are going to be paying for it. So,
Yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah. They'll get an invoice from me in the mail every month.
it's like, what is this? Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, but yeah, so but your pricing's always good, and you do payment plans, which is a big help for people like me.
Yeah.
So
I try to make it easy, so I get it because I buy a lot of stuff myself too, and it's so easy to get distracted in this hobby and overspend, as we
yeah,
all
yeah,
kind of always do. So I try to make it easy if I can with payment plans and trades too. I'm
yeah, yeah.
open to doing some trades as well, as you know. So yeah,
That's not the thing. So actually, I wish we had done this video earlier. There was a collection. It went to Heritage
yeah.
actually, but
Uh,
it was one of my viewers, and he said he had Green Lantern 1 to 100,
well,
Green
that's
Lantern 1 to
amazing.
100,
Wow,
and All American Comics 16.
really, that's
Yeah,
incredible. What he
like
went to Heritage?
yeah, he went to
That's
Heritage.
amazing. Well, we get to bid on Heritage then.
Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
but if you have those kind of collections, this is something I want to tell people. If you have those kind of collections, go bring them to Unique. You're going to get closer to your 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 full price, or close to your closer than you would if you take it to an auction house, I think. Because you have contacts where you can sell these things. So I think,
Yeah, and
I
especially
do
Golden Age
recommend,
stuff. Especially Golden
especially
Age.
Golden Age, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely buy heavy in Golden Age. So I buy a lot of Golden Age collections. So whereas some dealers, it's either too niche for them or they just wouldn't pay enough because they're like, I don't really have the market for this, so I'll only pay you 50% or whatever. I definitely pay a lot more for Golden Age because I mean
Yeah, yeah.
that's what I myself love, and I know a lot of people that do as well. So yeah, if you have any
Yeah.
collections or any cool comics to sell and want to do a trade or something, just reach out. More than
Yeah.
happy to take a look at your collection and buy some stuff. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And okay, so let's do some cool books.
Sure. So I just got like 6 boxes around me, so I got a lot of books to show you
just
guys
just
today.
happen to have 6 boxes around you.
Yeah, yeah, got a lot of boxes, but I got some books and some art. Just figured I'd just throw some fun stuff up. But here's a cool
Okay.
one. This is
Kid
an
Comics.
affordable timely here. Kid Comics 8. Really cool Schomburg cover. You can
Wow.
see here the detail's awesome. Obviously a product of its time, but it's not bad. It's a 3.5, nice unrestored.
Really nice presenting 3.5
Yeah,
actually.
not too bad at all. Got good colors as well. And this one's 5.50, so just a nice affordable, timely cover there because they get pretty pricey, as I'm sure you know. And then here's a cool one I got from Steven. Another nice one. It's
So this is from
Mash.
the Gettner
Yep,
collection.
the Gettner collection right here.
This one I might like. I actually like that one.
It's a
The
fun
penguin
one.
one is really cute.
Yeah, with the penguins are meeting him on this planet. It's
Yeah.
3.5 Master Comics 44. I have it at 300, but Alan might buy it before the show ends, so
I might buy
let's
that
see.
one actually. I like
Let's
that
see
one.
what
I like that one.
happens.
I like the
Yeah,
penguins.
it's a cool one. Here's another fun, quirky one. I don't just collect mainstream stuff. I got a lot of random, obscure gold. So this is cool. Champ number 15. Just a fun, rare early Harvey book. So the back cover there, I got that at $400. Kind of Arabian Nights style
What's
action
the
there.
publisher for that?
Harvey. So this is like a very early Harvey. So a lot of people know Harvey for the
That's
horror
really
stuff.
early. Like, I mean,
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people know Harvey for like
mhm.
Black Hat and Chamber of Chills and Tomb of Terror and all those great titles.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
before that, they did a lot of this early hero stuff. They did Champ and they
Wow.
did a lot of Simon and Kirby. Like came up with them were pretty early. I think they did some early Champ stuff, and they're pretty rare to find. Like the early '40s Harveys are pretty tough. So it's just a fun little one there.
Okay.
This is a cool one too. I think this one might be one for AG or Aubrey if he doesn't have it already because he likes classic covers. This
Oh, I love
is
these
like
ones.
yeah,
I
this is one
love
of the
these
best.
Underworld and Mystery Men. They're
Yeah,
awesome.
classic Fox books right here. So this is a huge Lou Fine cover. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Will Eisner did work as well on it, as they both kind of worked a lot together. And this is just a classic flame cover. You can see the detail there. Really good colors. It's got some restoration. It's a 1/8
Yeah, actually,
restored,
but for the grade,
but
it's actually
yeah,
really nice.
I try to focus on really well presenting. Like I was looking at it, I was like, wait, it's a 1/8. Looks like a 3.5. I try
Yeah,
to
no, it
focus
looks really solid.
on very solid, pretty looking books, good colors. So I really try to focus on presentation more
Is
so
it
than
one of
just the
those ones
label.
where it's got a bit of a spine roll and that's where it's gotten dinged, or
It's got a bit of a spine roll. It's got some tape.
but
You
it
kind
looks
of see it
really
very,
good for
but
a one
yeah,
eight.
it looks very good. Even with that, it looks like it's pretty nice. It might be split and taped on. That might be why there's some damage there, but you can't really see it. So
Oh, very
definitely
nice.
a plus. Yeah, so that's a cool one.
And how
And
much?
that
Wait,
one
wait, wait. How
is,
much one was
yeah,
that?
sorry, the sticker came off. That was 35 for that one. So
Thirty five
generally this,
hundred.
yeah,
Wow,
3,500. It's a pretty expensive book. Point fives are sold for like 2 grand to 2,500 range. So it does get pretty pricey, but it's a cool one for sure. And here's another awesome cover,
oh,
Baker,
Matt Baker.
changing it up. Yeah, nice Baker soda cover. It's pretty cool. I know you love your Bakers. Looks like it has that stain on the top of the back cover.
Oh, on the back. So,
Otherwise, yeah, which is
oh, that's good
perfect.
placement for a stain because it's
Yeah,
on the back, so you
yeah.
can't see it. Yeah,
So you can't really see it. Otherwise, everything is great there. So that's
very nice.
awesome. Yep. I got that one at 750. So nice, cool Baker
Matt
45 blue
Baker's
label.
going for crazy prices lately.
Yeah,
That
yeah. The
actually
Baker
might
stuff.
be a bit of a steal. Actually,
Yeah, the
at
Baker stuff is
750.
hard to. Yeah, they've gone up and high demand, and then a lot of covers. Famous covers obviously popped and go for crazy money, but a lot of covers now are just getting recognized. Like, oh, that's really cool, and then the next sale is like double the last sale. So,
Yeah, yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
these covers definitely have increased in value quickly over the years. Same thing with LB Cole, Schomburg, very popular artist right now.
Hmm.
This one's cool too. Invaders number 19, CGC 98.
This is like
Um,
Bronze Age.
yeah, Bronze Age. It's got Hitler on it, so that's kind of why I got it. It's cool Hitler cover. First appearance of New Union Jack, so they brought a lot of the Golden Age characters in
Yeah,
it,
bear it
which was
back into it.
cool. Yeah, so Destroyer and all
Yeah,
that.
quite nice. $400. Oh, it's a
Four
9.8.
hundred dollars. It's a 9.8 white pages, so it's not easy to get a 9.8, but
And it's
so
a
it's a
white
kind of a cool
pages too,
book.
so that's
Yeah,
great. Yeah.
the white pages are cool. Um, what else we got here? So, oh, this is cool. This is a Canadian white, so I don't know how much you guys know about Canadian whites, but they're super rare. Like they're some of the rarest comic books out there. So this one is Joe Comics number 21. It's Bell Features Syndicate. So Bell
Oh
Features are
wow.
like some of the Bell Features is like I would compare it to like Timely of the Canadian whites. So very high demand, great covers. I mean, he's got this
Yeah, Bell Features
awesome.
is kind of like the biggest, like
It's the
Bell
best.
Features
Yeah.
and Maple, like American, Anglo American
Yeah,
are the two
Anglo
big ones.
American. Those are the two big ones. You can see here it's a Dingle cover. He's one of the big artists of the Canadian Golden Age,
Yeah,
and it's just
he's the one
awesome. It's
that.
just
Yeah, Dingle
yeah,
is the guy that invented Nirvana, the
yeah,
Nirvanas.
Novana, and like
Nirvana.
that book is super expensive. Like tens of thousands of dollars depending on the grade and its first appearance. And then there's the Triumph issue, also very
Yeah,
very expensive. So there's a lot of high end Canadian whites out there, and they're all. What I like about it is all mostly new stuff. There are some, there's some Captain Marvels that they'd reprint and other things, but it's a lot of new art and new stories and new characters too. So, Joe Comics featured a lot of new characters, which is
this
cool.
is
So new
interesting
covers.
because it's so most people won't understand this, but a 5.5 is that top of census?
I'd have to check it. Yeah, it could be because a lot of these books they don't come up in this grade. So 5.5
Yeah,
is actually
usually you
like
see them in
like you said.
twos or ones. Like they,
Yeah, or incomplete a lot of times, restored a lot of times. So it's definitely hard to find them in good
I
shape.
mean, the
So
paper quality was
that is a cool one.
terrible. Like,
Yeah, the,
yeah.
the paper quality wasn't too great. Here's another cool one, King Comics number 30.
Oh wow,
Awesome, yeah, Popeye cover there. I have that at
very cool.
500. This is a pedigree too, actually.
Is, oh
Lost
really?
Lost Lost Valley, yeah.
Oh
Let's kind
nice.
of see it there. Lost Valley pedigree. So if you sent it in to CGC, you would get a new pedigree label, nice new gold label. So pretty
What's the
cool.
grade? I didn't see it. What
A
was
6.5.
not bad?
It's not bad. The reason it got hit, because it honestly looks like an 8, it's the page quality. They gave it slightly brittle. You can kind of see it there.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm looking at it and like, dude, this is like the whitest like book I've ever seen.
I know it looks
It
really solid.
if you look here too, it's not even that dark. Like the pages are totally fine.
Sometimes that
So
slightly brittle thing is kind of a bogus. Like
it is. I
if
noticed
you
it like
copy, sometimes if you resubmit it, you can actually get it
yeah,
corrected.
the pages. So I mean, this honestly might be one I got to resubmit anyways because of the label. I want to get the new nice gold pedigree label, but
Yeah.
unless somebody buys it, then I can't. But if not, then that might be the move for that one right there. Here's another cool one.
Oh yeah.
Pioneer Picture Stories, Volume 1, Number 4. This is a 4-5. Nice World War II Nazi cover there. It's pretty cool. Got
Okay.
this at 350. Like I
More
said, I mean,
affordable.
first, yeah, more affordable. People was willing to send me a message, and then I got that live sale next week. So you can find me on Instagram under Strey Flexin. This is the Battle Action number 6. This cool 6.0. Nice looking 6.0 too, like really high grade looking book here.
Nice.
Got this at 299. Just nice little Atlas book here. 7.5 was 456. So got that
Wow.
6.0. See what else we got. So it's a good mix. I got a lot of different things. Hyper Mystery Comics number 2. This is a really rare one. You don't see this one too often.
Oh,
Let's see
weird.
here. Yeah, very weird. Kind of early obscure golden age. I think there's only 2 issues in this run. I mean, it's 2 or 3 is not many. It's got some conservation, so there's some glue and some tape. It says here the cover's reattached, and that one's $9.99. That's a cool one right there. Then we got another rare Canadian. This is one that you probably have never seen before.
Oh, Red Seal Comics. Nice.
Yeah, I think he's.
So
I don't
what?
know what he's doing. He's playing the flute or something. The skeleton.
Oh, really? Is that what he's doing?
I don't know. It looks like. I think so. I mean, it goes out. Yeah, if you see, like, it goes all the way.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really weird.
that's kind of funny.
What issue
But
number is that?
30. I've never seen the. I
I
don't
didn't
think there
realize Red
is.
Seal lasted that long.
I don't think it did. I think this is a Canadian kind of one-off issue. So,
Oh, okay. So
and
this
it's
is
cool. It's
another
got the.
Canadian White?
It is got the maple leaf. It's actually, well, it's actually
It's
Superior Comics.
Superior
It is.
Comics is the other big one.
So yeah, so like people don't like a lot of people don't realize this because some will say Canadian edition, some don't. They're actually all Canadian. Like Superior was a Canadian publisher, so it's kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
cool. And it's got the maple leaf stamp right there, so pretty
yeah, yeah.
neat. So that one's cool. It's pretty rare. I think there's only 6 graded of this one. I had that at 1300. Really rare. If you want a rare pre-code
That's a
skull
high
cover,
grade book.
yeah, it's pretty neat. That's a good one. Here's one that you'll recognize. This is a great book. Phenomenal book here.
Oh yeah. If I didn't already have it, I would probably pick that up. I love
Yeah,
that cover. It's
tough
such a
book.
great one.
Great cover. Very, very classic. Necromancy going on there, pulling her out of the
Yeah.
grave.
It's really good colors too.
Yeah, it's a good looking copy. Good colors. It's a 4-5. Page quality is pretty good. Looks like it's cream off white. And last issue, really big classic cover, 39.99. It's an expensive book. It definitely
Yeah, I paid
demands
a lot for my
a
copy, and
premium.
my copy's half the grade.
Yeah,
So
it's a tough book. I mean, any condition, it's one that has high demand. It sells for a lot in any condition.
yeah.
Um, Another cool one here. So this is Daredevil number 15, Snowball of Death cover.
Oh wow.
They're kind of throwing the snowball on there on them. 7.5, pretty cool. Here's the back. You can see.
Nice.
Claw
That's
Black
high grade.
backup story. It's a high grade. I think it's the third highest. Charles Bureau, he did the cover. He did some great stuff. So
Hmm.
that's $1,200 for
Not
that
bad.
one. Not bad. We got another cool book. This is Jungle Action number 19. This is a double cover, so it's kind of a tough one to price, but it's a 9.6 white pager, double cover. It's pretty cool. You can see here. I
And
have
just
it
so
at
people
1,200.
know, usually when you have a double cover, it's like you have two covers, first of all, but
Yeah,
the inside cover is if the inside cover is better, a higher grade, they use the
they,
inside cover as the
exactly.
grading. Yeah.
So, and if it's like 6 covers or 3 covers or quadruple covers, then they would use the highest of all the
All the
covers.
covers, yeah.
Yeah,
I
which is
actually knew somebody
interesting.
that had a book with 6 covers. Like
Oh, really?
literally, like I don't know what happened. The machine must have gone crazy on that one book, but it had 6 covers.
It's crazy, but it does happen very rarely, might I add,
Yeah.
but it does happen. Another cool book here, Bell Features book as well. Triumph Comics. This
Oh
is
wow.
issue 16, CGC 40. It's pretty nice here. Ace Spartan. Nice
And
war
and does that have
aviation cover.
Nirvana in it?
You know
Not
what?
really. A lot of
It,
the
it
Triumphs did.
They do. A lot of them do. It could. It has Speed Savage, which is a very famous one, done
Yeah.
by Ted Steele. but it might because she appeared in earlier issues of
Wait,
Triumph.
whoa, how
So,
much was that one? That, I was curious about that one.
oh, sorry, I thought it was 2,000. That's on there. So two
Wow.
grand, 4.0. The bell
Those
features do get
Triumph
pricey.
ones are really hard to get.
Yeah, they are, and like every issue is very key and collected. That and Commando are like really good runs. And then I have some newer stuff too, just in case you guys wanted some newer things. Dragon Ball number
Some
two.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z number two, 98. What 98 white pages, 2.99.
Oh, nice.
Pretty,
Okay.
pretty, self-explanatory.
Hmm.
But it's a cool one there. And then I got like so much obscure stuff. I mean, I really love the obscure books. I mean,
I know
here's
you pick up
one.
some weird ones.
Yeah, like
We were
that. Have
watching
you
auction together, and you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna pick up this one really weird one that you."
ever...
But this is a cool one. What is this?
This is Globo Juvenile Mensal 69. It's a Brazilian Golden Age book. So
Oh wow.
Brazil was like the earliest, I think the earliest country, and actually the coolest country for foreign Golden Age comics, is they printed these like right after their American counterparts. These are early. This one's 1946. A lot of the Golden Age, a lot of the comics printed in other countries, you'll see them like Spider-Man, like AF-15 would be in the 70s or 80s. Like you'd see them
Yeah,
printed
yeah.
10 or
Usually
15
like
years later.
years later. Yeah.
Yeah, so these were done like there's some that I have that are from the 40s, like 41, 42, like right at the same time. And they would mix characters and they would make their own covers and sometimes they'd use splash. So like this is a Captain Nazi cover and Captain Marvel Jr. fighting that you don't see in the regular Golden Age, and I think
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
one cover. I think there's like one cover of him and it's a very collected book. It sells for a
So
lot
would
and
they
this is
do
like
original art in like, or was this like a
sometimes they
material
would
panel?
yeah, sometimes what they would do which is I think this is original art, and sometimes they would get inspiration from panels and then recreate their own version of it.
Cover.
So sometimes you'll
Yeah.
see that. Sometimes it'll be similar,
And
because
it looks
obviously
like
they,
there's a pinup on the back as well.
yeah, there's a Carrie Drake pinup detective. Hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It is a cool book for sure. Very rare book. Let's see what else we got here. Dragon Ball. Nice little
What's
Dragon
with all
Ball
the
cover.
Dragon Ball?
I don't know. I just got a few of them. I got a lot of Dragon Ball stuff. I got animation cells over there. It's
I
hard to
like
point.
animation cells too, actually.
Yeah, they're fun. It's 9.8 V3 number
Oh
5.
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. White pages, good covers, like gaming on it. I got $500 on that one. Um, oh, this one's fun. This is, I think, one of two graded or one of one graded. There's not many, but it's a cool one. What you
Oh,
should know about the
atomic
atomic
bomb.
bomb. Yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty
Was
cool.
that a pamphlet or what was that?
Yeah, it's a U.S. Department pamphlet that they gave out. U.S. Army. Message from the Surgeon General, Army and Medical Department, 1950. So it's pretty
Wow.
cool. Yeah, yeah. Height of the war, or height of the, right after
It's really
the
funny.
atomic bombs
They
dropped.
obviously took an aerial photo of that. So they're
Yeah,
literally going they're literally like over the bomb.
that's kind of crazy, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah, they had no clue how these bombs would like, you know,
yeah. What
detonate,
it would
right?
do, like, and
Yeah.
the radiation effects afterwards too. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Who knows,
crazy.
right?
Just even being that close, yeah, it's
Yeah.
dangerous. Cool one that your audience might
Is that
love.
the first face?
First doll man, second doll man. I don't know when the first face appears. It's a second doll man. Face might have came out earlier. And it's a pretty rare book. Here's the back cover. It's not bad. Actually presents quite well for 1.5, $600. It's a very hard book to find. A
Oh wow.
3.5
That's
sold for
actually
a
pretty
thousand.
affordable.
Yeah, yeah, like a 3.5 of this sold for 1,000 3 years ago in 2022. So it's a pretty tough book in general, but not a bad affordable copy. Second doll man, who's a favorite of all the
Yeah,
quality
I
comics.
love Doll Man. He's
Yeah,
awesome.
he's cool. Skyhawk. This is Keyring Comics number one. There's a few variations of this book, like there's a few different covers. So Keyring Comics is like kind of what the name implies. So you can see it's got the binder holes at the top and
Oh,
bottom.
okay.
So it's like, yeah, it's supposed to be like a
It's
keyring
actually
for the
designed
keyring.
to be going into a binder.
Yeah,
That is
that's why
really
it's called
weird.
Keyring Comics. So they're all manufactured. See, it says manufactured with two binder holes. So it's not like
It's
qualified.
not
Like
like
this is
somebody hole punched it. I've seen where
no.
they actually hole punch it,
They do.
but
Yeah,
this
it
is actually
happens.
manufactured that way, which is
Yeah,
really
this
weird.
is this is meant to be like that. And
That
they
is
all
so
have
weird.
this. Yeah, they all have that right there. So it's pretty cool. It's different. It has staples still, but it's meant to be in a kind
The
of a
first gimmick comic, people.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty gimmicky. I mean, that one is pretty early too. That was 250 and it's from 1941, so pretty early
Wow.
for a
Wow.
gimmick there. Yeah, not bad. Moving some of these slabs away. I do have some cool art to show. Um, some pieces that you might like too, Alan, actually.
Uh-oh.
This one's cool. This is awesome because these are pretty affordable, but I love this. This nice Archie
Oh,
cover
some
here, double
Archie.
digest. Yeah,
So this
Archie
is
double
more
digest
modern. Like this
86.
would be like
Yeah, I think
86?
this is it looks like it's 80s or 90s. It's issue 86. It looks
Oh,
like yeah, it
issue
looks like
86.
90s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's pretty cool. Just,
It's
nice
really
little Archie
nice.
cover.
That's the cover,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is the cover. Yeah, Stan Goldberg. It's not bad. I
Wow.
mean, $500, what can you buy for $500 these days?
And a
Not
cover too. I
much.
mean, that's
Yeah,
crazy actually.
not much. So the Archie covers are pretty affordable. So I was like, oh,
Wow.
Alan might like that and try to take it down.
You never
This is
know.
another cool one. This is
Oh,
a
wow.
recreation. Yeah, it's cool recreation of Mask 2 by LB Cole. This is not by LB Cole, the art. This is a recreation of his cover, but it's by an Instagram artist that was done a few years ago. So it's just a
And
cool,
what do you know what
affordable.
it's done in? Is it pen and ink
It's
or
mixed. It's mixed media. It's like markers and ink.
it's really well done.
It is. Yeah, it's very pretty. Good colors. So it's a very pretty looking
Way
recreation.
cheaper than the actual Mask one.
Yeah, way cheaper than even a coverless copy of Mask. So it's $300. So if you want something cool on the wall, like that'll look good and it won't break the bank, and it's original. So,
Yeah,
and then same
that's
thing
really
with
cool.
this one.
Oh wow, I
Yeah,
love
this would
that.
be. Yeah, I
I
figured you would
like
like
Matt
that one.
Baker's. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
book I really want to get actually.
I
The
know. It's a tough book.
seven seas. Yeah,
It is a good book.
that's high on my want list.
See what else we got. We have. This is cool. You recognize the artist?
Oh, this is Bernie Wrightson.
Yeah, Bernie Wrightson. He did a Punisher book here. Punisher 1. This is for like more the darker ages of Marvel in I
Wow.
think the 90s. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So this is Bernie Wrightson and Jimmy Palmiotti inks. It's
Wow.
2750 and you really get classic Wrightson here, horror. So
I
that's
mean, that
why
looks kind of like Swamp Thing-ish kind of thing.
it does. Yeah, and you get like just he's very known for the macabre and the horror. So you get
Yeah,
Punisher
yeah,
and the horror element on this page. So that's pretty sweet. It's hard to beat
yeah.
that. So that was a cool one. Then I have, some more recognizable characters here. Really badass piece here. This is from Venom Knights Avengers #1. This is page 13. It's really nice splash.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Good Venom splash, and that one is 6,500. A lot of this art, that's why like a lot of the Golden Age art in comparison seems very affordable and like a good deal because a lot of the
And a lot
Copper
of the
Age and Bronze Age
stuff
stuff it sells for
goes for
so
crazy
much.
money.
Yeah, it goes for crazy money. There's huge demand, very nostalgic. So I feel like the Golden Age stuff a lot of times is very affordable because of that. So that's why I kind of like it. Another cool piece here. Nothing crazy, but it's pretty fun. It's a
Oh,
really good Spider-Man
Jonah
splash.
Jameson. And I
Yeah,
like the
with
fact
the
that they have the where they attach the notes.
yes,
Yeah,
it's got the notes, and you can see here it's got like it's a splash page, so it's got the issue, everything they did, the story title, and I like the little cigar falling out of his mouth. So it's
yeah,
pretty great. And that one's 1,500. So I mean, if this was from like Amazing Spider-Man or Spectacular Spider-Man, it would be like 10 times the price. But it's just from another run, so it keeps it more affordable, which is kind of cool. But it's a nice piece, definitely
do
a
you know
nice
who the
page.
artist is?
This one, June Brigman.
I
Um,
don't know the name. But yeah, but still, it looks really cool.
it is pretty cool. Yeah, June Brigman, and there might be someone else who worked on it. Looks like so it says it all at the bottom here, but I think June Brigman did that page. This is a cool Godzilla original art piece
Oh
here. So it's
wow.
pretty, yeah, it's pretty detailed. Very detailed, actually. You could see. I got this one in a trade. It's apparently done for this poster here in the back. Looks
Oh
like for the
nice. So it's original
Godzilla.
art for the poster.
Yeah, yeah. I looked at it very closely. Looks like maybe some small differences because the poster might be digital because sometimes they digitalize it so they move some stuff around.
Okay.
But the detail is crazy, and it's got a lot of this ink splatter there. It's
And
really amazing.
was this a poster used in Japan?
I think so. It looks to me like a Japanese poster. Looks
Wow.
like the words there. Yeah, it's very cool. I got it in a trade, and I got it valued in a trade at 1,500. So just going to
Nice.
sell it for that same price. But it's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, it was a cool piece. Then we got this EC piece here. This one's crazy.
Oh,
Check that
that one I
out.
can't actually see that well, so you got to zoom in a bit.
It's a Johnny Craig piece,
Oh,
Vault of
wow.
Horror illustration. It's pretty badass. I mean, if you love horror and EC, to get original EC art is very hard to come by.
Wow. And look at all the ghouls and stuff in the
You got the
background.
ghouls
That's
of, yep,
a bit of good
pretty,
girl. Bit of good girl in there.
a little bit, yeah. So it's pretty cool. You got
Wow.
the
That's
witch.
really
Yeah, it's
cool.
awesome. Signed as well. And so that one's a pretty rare piece. But again, I mean, for EC horror art, I think it's quite affordable. It's 2,500 bucks, so it's really not bad. You're getting
Wow.
original EC horror art. So I feel like this one should sell pretty quickly. That's
Yeah,
a
that to me
really,
is like,
really
that
nice
shows
piece.
you how underrated the golden age stuff is
Thousand
compared to the
percent.
modern. The modern is like almost the same price. And like
I know.
why would you pick a modern piece over that? I would pick
I know.
that
Away
every day.
every day, yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Here's another cool one. This is Men of Mystery cover. You'll like this.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Bullet Man and Bullet Girl. So it's not too bad.
Now, so
Just
Meta
pick
Mystery
it.
is AC, right?
ACG is it or a?
No, no, no. I mean it's Arctic Press.
Oh,
Is
maybe.
AP. Yeah, Arctic Press. Yeah.
Um, yeah, it might be the people who put it out.
Like
It could be like the
what's his
modern
name?
ones.
Bill Black, I believe.
Oh, possibly. I think so.
Yeah.
And sometimes like Dynamite did a lot of this kind of stuff. The Golden Age heroes. I don't think it's
Yeah.
Dynamite, but it's a
No, it's
cool
not
Bullet
Dynamite.
Man.
It's I think it's AC
Oh,
AP I think is
AOP. Oh, Arctic Press. Yeah,
Arctic Press
yeah, it probably is.
or
So
AC,
that's
which is the other one.
oh yeah. So that one was what was it, 1,500 for the Men of Mystery.
Wow.
Cool Bullet Man and Bullet Girl cover. Um, this one's cool too. This is from Kazar number 4. It is the prelim for the cover. So the Kazar number 4. So it's pretty cool. It's already got the stats done up. So Frank Bruno did this, and Bruno's a legend. So that one's
Wow.
pretty cool. Yeah.
So
So
another
cool little.
cover.
It's cover, but it's a cover prelim, so it's not the final cover. The final cover with the full inks and everything would be 10, 20 times this price. But those can go for 30, 40,000 depending on the art and the artist. But this one is about 1,300. Just cool,
Okay.
affordable way to still own a piece of the
So
cover and
what would they
production
do?
history.
Would they retrace it and then do the
This is
pen and
so
inks?
so sometimes they kind of do the layout, so they'll usually do prelims before they do the final cover, and then they would just do a whole new page with final art that they like. So they design it like here they put them in the bondage and the X and with the panther and the ghoul, and then they like okay I like this. They show it to the editor. The editor either approves it, makes requests for some changes, and then they go from there. So
Oh, cool.
that's kind of how they do it. So here we got this is the artist is Ken Langdorf, and he does a lot of these crazy like
Wow.
yeah, crazy like golden age art
That's
type
almost like
pieces.
Alex Schomburg level of craziness.
Yeah, a lot of shit going on. Cap fighting Red Skull, fighting the Claw, Hawkman. It's pretty wild. So that one's cool, and that one is
Wow.
400, so it's affordable for all this
Wow,
art.
very cheap
Yeah,
actually.
and he's punching Hitler's teeth out, so it's pretty cool.
And was
It's
that used as a cover or is that just what was that?
so this was used nowhere. It's just illustration.
Just the illustration, just so
Yeah,
they can
it's
do
a
some fun stuff.
yeah, it's just some art. Yeah, it would be cool if it was a cover, but then it would probably be a lot more. This is a cool Superman Irv Novick piece.
Oh wow.
Novick did a lot of great DC art. So nice detailed piece. This was published in 1988 um, for Superman Ehapa. I think it was a foreign edition for quarterly number 12, and signed by Novick on the bottom there, and it's 500 bucks.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's a cool one. And then a few more of these type of kind of recreations here. It's the Black
Oh
Hat
wow.
50. Everybody loves that. So this is a cool, again, fan favorite. The book is super expensive. This is
That
cool.
the actual copy of that where the original art sold for like 500,000 or something crazy.
I think it was like 800,000,
Yeah,
7 or
800.
80
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
it was 800. Yeah.
500,000 actually would be a pretty decent deal. That's a big cover. Yeah, it's either way, 500,000, 800,000. It is a big piece, so it's crazy. But yeah, $400 you could own a beautiful colored finished recreation. It's not
Actually, that's
bad.
really well done. I mean,
This one is really well done. I will say this one in particular, out of all the ones, is like really amazingly well done. Yeah, he put a lot of time and detail into that one.
yeah.
Um, and then one last one here, just the cap recreation. If you're a fan of Cap,
Oh,
he's recreating
nice.
the Schomburg cover, so it's pretty cool as well.
Is it all the same artist that did these?
Yeah, these are all the same artist as an Instagram artist. I think his name was Ari.
Wow, he's really good.
Yeah, some really cool stuff. A lot of people were commissioning him back in the day because not many people were doing Golden Age art. So, and he was doing them at like decent prices. But this one's 400 as well. And
Wow.
then we got like two, three more pieces of art. We can go back to books. This one is cool. This is the concept art for Black Knight by John Romita
Oh,
Sr.
interesting.
So that one's pretty cool.
So it's almost like the prototype for the Black Knight.
Pretty much, yeah. The Black Knight, obviously, though, there's different iterations. So I don't think this is the first. This is one of the later
Yeah.
iterations by John Romita. But it is very cool. I love concept art,
And how
and
much? How
first,
much was that one? Sorry.
3,500 on that one, the
Oh,
Romita
okay.
piece.
I was
Yeah,
thinking, yeah, it should be
yeah,
expensive. Yeah.
yeah. Those get kind of pricey. Romita stuff in general is kind of pricey too.
Oh, wow, that's sexy.
Yeah,
What's going on
yeah,
there?
you're gonna want this one. Oh my God, you should buy it. It's pretty wild.
Oh, wow, it is. There's a
Yeah,
whole bunch of
same.
stuff going on there.
Yeah, same artist. He did this. You or Steven, this is definitely up one of your guys' alley.
Yeah.
You got
That girl's
the
boobs
Bad
are kind of
Babes.
taking off.
Yeah, yeah. Taking flight, Bad Babe. $300. If you claim it right now,
Wow,
there you go.
that's
Three
really
hundred
cool.
bucks. That is
All
cool.
right.
Might have to bring that with me to the trip when I see you.
Maybe I might.
Um, this is a cool piece. I love old Disney art, so this was very cool to find.
What
That is
is it?
the old hag from Snow White.
Oh,
The
wow.
original, yeah, and it's not just a drawing. It is like one of the most famous, infamous scenes where she feeds Snow White the poison apple.
The poison apple.
Yeah, so it's
And
very
this is the
famous.
original sketch for it?
Yeah, so with the animation, they would do the sketches, like the drawings, then they would do the cells, they would overlay it. This is the final finished drawing for it. So, and then they would do the cell later. So they would paint the cell, and then they take a photo of it with the background, and it'll be on TV. So the
Oh,
cells are
wow.
like this one, these on the sides, and
Hmm.
then the drawings all the way on that side. You can see the drawing right there. That's like a
Okay.
drawing for, you can barely see it, but that's a drawing for Dragon Ball. But this is from Snow White from the 37 feature. So
Wow,
really,
that's really cool.
yeah, really cool. Very old piece of history. And then last one here is this Hitler political cartoon. I collect a lot of World War II art, so
Oh, wow.
it's original crazy political cartoon of Hitler. A lot of these were published in Times Magazine or different types of newspapers. So this
Now, is
one
this a
is
modern piece or is that a?
no. This is from the Albany Knickerbocker News editorial from 1943. It's got the heritage tag
Wow.
here where it came from, and it was $1,200. That's what it sold for on Heritage.
Wow.
1942. It's signed as well by the artist at the top.
That's really cool. I mean, that seems
Yeah,
really
yeah.
cool.
Honestly, yes, because as you know, Golden Age Hitler covers and comics
Anything
sell
Hitler
for.
is like crazy
Yeah, it's
expensive.
huge. It sells for thousands and thousands. And this is a World War II. I wanted to bring like an affordable, nice, original World War II cartoon. I mean, doesn't get better than
Yeah.
that. I mean, that's great. That's original art. Like this is published in the 40s. This isn't a
And it looks
post-war
in
piece.
such good shape that it looks
Yeah,
like brand new.
I
Wow.
know. This one was stored and kept pretty well. Some of them have toning and such, but this one's in really good shape. So,
Yeah,
actually, affordable 1943 original Hitler cartoon. So,
that's cool.
$1,200. So yeah, that's a cool one. And then we can put a pause on the art. Let me put all the art aside.
I don't think people get to see this kind of stuff ever on
No.
comic YouTubers. Like, I don't think they ever see original art like that. That is cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad I could show it. And obviously, you can see I have a lot more up
I
everywhere,
well, that's
all
your
over.
personal collection back there. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. But it's just a lot of fun. I like sharing a lot of this stuff because not a
maybe
lot of people do get to
Steven,
see it.
Steven watching this, he'd be like, "I want the one on the wall." You know,
I know, I know.
I could
Probably
see that
the
happening.
Yeah, I could see that happening too. So we'll continue with the books. So we can try to get
Okay.
some through some more. Tomb of Dracula number 10, First Blade, 60, $600. You
Wow.
know, pretty
The
good.
price has really dropped on that. That seems like
Yeah,
really
it's cheap.
affordable.
It's cheap. Yeah, I actually sold a 5.0 for like the same price not that long ago too. But
Wow.
I'll try to give some deals. This is a great one. This is awesome cover. This is a really underappreciated cover,
Oh,
even
I
though it
love that
still
one.
sells for a lot. But the little pygmies, crazy, controversial Baker cover
I
or
have it,
Cayman
so
Cayman cover.
that's why I'm not
Yeah,
like.
that's why you
But if
don't.
I didn't
Yeah,
have that, I'd totally claim it. Like I
yeah.
totally
It's
claim it.
it's not a bad price because they usually sell for a lot.
Oh,
So I got
650. That's
650 in
really
there.
cheap.
Yeah, it's pretty nice and it looks good. Pretty two
Yeah, no,
five.
no, it's a great one.
Yeah, so that's a cool one. So that's a
That's actually
definitely a
my
good one.
favorite all top cover, by the way.
Is
I
it?
just
I
think it's
have
so
one.
crazy. I just think it's a crazy cover.
Yeah, all
Like the
tops are nuts. I have one more all top in here. That one and the octopus one is like the best, I think. I love
yeah,
those two.
yeah.
Here is a really affordable LB Cole, good girl, kind of jungle-esque cover here. It's Tears of the Jungle number 10, $300, 3.5. Pretty cool
Nice.
book there. Yeah, you can see the back there. So that one's pretty nice. And then just as we're continuing with the jungle theme, I'll just pull out another one. I just got this recently, just like a week or two ago, but it's a very cool book, and it was very good grade too, and I got a deal on it.
Oh yeah.
JoJo number 11, I think. Yeah, JoJo 11. It's an 8.0. Very, very high grade for this.
Wow.
Awesome. Yeah, yeah, it's 8.0. Pretty crazy. Bondage
Again,
cover.
Fox isn't known for its page quality. Their
No.
books were always falling apart.
Yeah,
So
and this
8.0
one's
is really high grade.
yeah, it's very bright, good grade. I have it at 1600. Very tough book to get, but for an
That's
8.0,
really
it's
really
not
cheap
bad.
actually.
Yeah, because they can sell for a lot in lower grades, as you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Even
not
low
bad.
grade, it goes for crazy money.
Yeah, they do.
I have all those but 25. I need 25, JoJo 25.
25.
So, yeah, that's
Sure,
the Baker
I'm sure
cover.
we'll find you one. That's a Baker cover.
Yeah.
Here's Spider-Man number 9, 1050, 4.5. Nice, beautiful blues on this cover. First Electro.
Oh wow, the
Good.
prices have dropped so much. I feel like I overpaid for my copy now. It's like so annoying.
It happens. I like to stick with Golden Age because it doesn't fluctuate as much as the
Yeah.
silver and bronze. But I mean, it's still fun. I mean, now it's a good time to buy. It's kind of like the stock
These are
market, right?
you're
So
buying
if you
yeah, these silver you're buying at the bottom of the market.
yeah, you buy now because it's cheap. Now is a good time to buy it, right? So
Yeah.
like when people are complaining that the stocks crash, it's like, well, they only crash and go down when you sell, right? So if you don't
Yeah,
sell it,
yeah.
you hold on to it and you buy more, you'll be in a better position later. So now is a good time to actually buy a lot of these books because
Yeah.
a lot of them have come down to like realistic prices, especially that silver and bronze. Awesome
That's really
cover. You
cool.
know this one,
Yep. I
probably an
I
Allen
have a
favorite.
copy of that too, so I love that cover.
Yeah, it's great.
It's got
Nice
the
3.0.
the typical like, two girls fighting over one guy. It's so cute.
Yeah, and I love I don't know why, but I just love like the blue and red like swimming caps. It's just
Yeah, it's
fun.
really weird.
It is. And then you got like the gradient. I love all like the orange and yellow like
Yeah.
sunset. Really
And the other
cool. It's
thing
all,
that's interesting is he'll have like a text. I think there's some weird text blurb on it where it's almost impossible to read. Like look at like right above the girl with the red cap. He writes
Oh
this big
yeah.
long dialogue,
Yeah.
like the big long text box that you can't possibly read unless you have really great eyesight.
Yeah, it's pretty small, but it is fun.
But no, it's really cool. It's like it's so LB cool. It's
Yeah,
fun.
it is. And that was $400. This is when Patsy Rocker becomes Hellcat.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah,
nice
that's a
book
good one.
from the Genner collection. It's a 9.6, white pages.
Nice.
Pretty cool book here, $225, so it's quite affordable for 9.6. This is a fun one, underappreciated for sure, undervalued, but it's cool. Schomburg cover here, Black Terror number
Black
10,
Terror.
so early
Nice.
Black Terror, and I just love this. They're trying to set this ship on fire here, and he just thwarts it. It's a lot of crazy Schomburg action going on here.
Oh wow.
Schomburg loves label stuff, so he labeled flamethrower there. It looks like you got the French flag over there in the background. Pretty
That's
cool
really cool.
piece. Cool war piece for sure. And it looks pretty good for a 2.5. It's quite affordable for what it is as well, 475. So
Oh
not
wow.
bad.
That's a
Yeah,
good
it's
price. Good
pretty
price.
good price. Yeah, there's a lot of Schomburg, kind of collectors out there, or black tier collectors, so it's pretty good. We got Zip Comics 25. This is a 1/5. It's $500. This is pretty cool here as well. You can see. There it is. There, pick your prize. It's got the grave robbing scene.
Oh wow.
Nice little fun MLJ. Just a cool, affordable MLJ. Irv Novick did the cover of that. Dime Comics number 18, another rare Bell Features book. It makes it seem like these are common, but these are pretty rare books, I will say. This is
Yeah.
a cool, I think it's a Dingle, yeah, Dingle cover, war cover. So these are like some of the more popular ones. People like to
What
collect all the
issue
war
of
ones.
Dime is that?
18.
18. So Dime Comics, I think Johnny Canuck or one of those characters made his first appearance in.
I think so. I might even have that, actually.
That's a book I'm looking for.
Dime number 1? Oh
It's the
boy.
one where Johnny Canuck makes his first appearance. I think it's Dime
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
it is Dime 1. You're never gonna get out of debt. Your kids are never gonna get out
Oh
of
really?
debt,
Is that
Alan.
bad? Is that bad?
I mean, it's pretty expensive, yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
mean, just considering everything else we're going on, but but yeah,
This is
this is
Blue Ribbon.
yeah, Blue Ribbon number 12, Merced Justice. Pretty cool book. There's the
Very
back there.
nice.
Yeah, I like this. Just it's a good cover, and like it's a classic Mr. Justice cover. Um, it's pretty cool. I don't think it gets enough love. I mean, it is a cool cover. Anything with the big face and hands on the top there is just great.
Yeah, yeah. I love big hand covers. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
a thing.
yeah, like the Claw, Silver
Yeah,
Streak, all
yeah.
those.
I like the
Um,
Silver Streak. Those are awesome.
Dude, Silver Streaks are great. This is Blue Ribbon number 5. Yeah, it's 4 or 5 off white to white pages. It is a really famous classic War Bureau cover, kind of like almost like a Civil War type cover going on here. Corporal Collins.
Where he's got
It's
the
pretty,
3 gun machine gun
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's signed by Bureau somewhere at the bottom there. Really good colors, awesome book, looks good. Nice back cover ad too, 750 for that one.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, this is an awesome one too. This is undervalued as well. Nice Startling Comics number 16. Yeah, so early. He first appeared in issue 10, I believe. So very early first fight, like early Fighting Yank. Good
Is that like an
cover.
octopus or
It
squid
is,
or what
yeah.
is it? Yeah.
Octopus underwater cover.
And
Uh,
bondage.
and
Octopus
bondage
bondage.
and flag. Here's the back, and it's a
I've
pretty
seen
cool
that
book.
back on a bunch of comics actually.
Yeah, it's on a lot of them. Need or better publications, 1,500. Not bad for, mid grade. It's really actually for this kind of stuff, it's a little bit higher. These are always rough. So 5.5 is a really good grade for these. These are early tough startlings. They don't come up too often. And then this is just to change it up a bit. It got Flash 295. This is a pedigree. Nice Gorilla Grodd cover there. Only $250, and it's
Oh
a cool
wow.
pedigree.
What
Yeah, I
pedigree?
mean, it's, Don Rosa collection.
Oh look, Don Rosa as in the Uncle Scrooge.
Yeah,
Don
maybe.
Rosa is like one of the big Uncle Scrooge artists.
Is it? Is he? Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
that's
Oh, that's
huge.
cool. Yeah, well, there you go. I'll take your word for it. So it's
Wow.
250, very cool, affordable pedigree. If you just want a cool pedigree, nice flash, high grade, it's not going to break the bank. I love this guy. This is,
Oh,
obviously everyone's
Master.
favorite. Yeah, Master Macro Boy. He did some of the greatest Captain Marvel Jr. Some awesome Fawcett covers. Some of the best Fawcett
Wow.
covers are done by him. I mean, look at the terror on his eyes, like on his face, like the white fear. He's like completely like a ghost as he comes down, and they're trying to
Wow.
flamethrower
That's really
him.
cool.
Explosions. Very cool cover. Very nice cover. Book is usually pretty pricey, so it's just a 1A married affordable copy.
So it's
Let's see what else.
complete, but it's just it's complete.
Yeah,
It has the green label because it's a married cover or something, right?
yeah. So the cover is from a different copy, and so it's complete.
Okay, cool.
I think married books are okay when it comes to Golden Age, especially rare
Yeah, I
books.
always wonder
And
why they make such a big deal about it. It's just, they're both
they
real
they
books. It's
yeah,
just
they have in the past, but like I think now lately, if you see like the restored and married prices, like they've been coming up pretty close. Like I've
yeah.
seen a
I've
lot
been
of
promoting them. I've been saying, hey, these are
yeah.
steals.
They've been undervalued. I mean, look at even restored big books. The fact that you could buy a Batman 1 restored for like 60 grand or something, like that's still amazing when blue labels are 100 for the worst copy. Like the worst looking
Yeah,
copy is
yeah,
going to be
yeah.
like 100 grand, 80, 90, 100 grand, and it's like beat. super beat. And then if you
Yeah.
look at the nicer copies, it's 2, 3, 400, 500K. Not everybody has hundreds of thousands to spend on a comic book, right? So
Hmm.
restored being like so much more affordable, I think there's still a lot of room to grow. I mean, it's still a Batman 1. You still own that book. It's still a Tech
Yeah.
27. It's still an Action 1. It's still a Cap 1. Like, that's a big deal, you know? Cap 1s or Action 1s and Tech 27s could be had at the hundreds of thousands of dollars range rather than the millions like they would be in blue. So it's like,
Hmm.
it's just nice to be able to like own these books. So if somebody worked on it or not, that's fine. They're preserving history. You know, it's still that comic book, right? So that's why like I'd rather own like, you know, the low grade better than no grade. Same thing with restored. You know, it's just some of these books are just so hard to attain in what you would want
Hmm.
ideally that you could just settle for a restored copy and be happy with it. But this is
Oh,
a cool
Space
book
Detective.
here, Space
Nice.
Detective.
And that's Wally Wood, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, this is. Oh, actually, Kinsler cover.
Oh,
But it's
Kinsler. Oh,
got,
yes.
yeah, it's got very Wood-esque kind of
Wood-esque,
design
yeah.
to it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Because he did a few of the other covers. I thought it was that one as
Yeah,
well
he
that he did,
did.
but I guess I was
Kinsler's a
mistaken.
cool artist too. He did a lot of fun
He's
stuff.
totally underrated. He's great.
Illustration. That one was 400 on that one. This is
Oh,
cool.
I
This
think
is
I
a.
paid more for my lower grade copies, by the way.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Sorry.
some of these, I mean, I'm just, you know, I got good prices trying to move them. You know, some of the bigger books, if you guys want to make offers or anything, just let me know. But yeah, I'm just want to get these to new homes and, you know,
Hmm.
keep them moving, get some cool new books and share with you, do trades and stuff. As some of you guys already know, some of you probably already done deals with me. This is Marvel Mystery 63. This is that one I was trying to show you earlier. This is a
Oh
cool
yeah.
Hitler cover.
Oh yeah. I see
This
Hitler
is,
and
yeah, you get Goring and Gobbles, you know, and Gobbles was the biggest POS, you know, piece of crap. The biggest out of all of them, honestly. He was worse than Hitler in a sense because he was the minister of propaganda. So he was the
yeah,
one
yeah,
spewing all the hate and causing a lot
yeah,
of the
yeah,
issues.
yeah.
So he was one of the worst of them all. And you
And to
almost
have
never
them
see
all
him
on the
on a
cover is great. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know if I've seen it. He might be on like one or two more
I
covers.
can
Like
think
he's
of
not
one other
very.
covers where they're
The
all
cap,
there.
is it the cap that he
It's the
pulls
one
him out
where
of the
he's
car?
kind of like they're in the back of a car or something, and
Yeah, that's it. I think he's pulling it out of the car. That or
yeah.
the cap, it might be. Yeah, but that's it. There's like two or three covers where he's on it, and Goring also doesn't appear too much. And it's funny
Hmm.
because like Schomburg labels their names. They got name tags, and they got Hitler's got his briefcase.
Jeez. He
It's
loves
crazy.
naming things.
He
It's
does. He
so cool.
does. Airport in Berlin. They're at an airport here. It's
And
an
it's cool
awesome
that he's
cover.
like usually he's melting through a wall, but he's going through an airplane.
Yeah,
That's
he's going
so
through the
cool.
plane. Yeah, you can see they're getting beat up there. There's a lot of detail.
That's
I
a
mean, this
really
Schomburg.
great cover.
Amazing. Schomburg at his greatest, and these are generally pretty pricey. Though I think this one's not bad anymore because like a lot of the Marvel mysteries sell for a lot, and they don't have as good content as this one. This one's actually a Hitler cover and Gobbles and Goring, and it's a 3.0 blue and it's 3,000, so it's pretty
Not
nice.
bad.
They usually go for a lot, even point .5 timelies go for a lot, right? You know, as
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. The
they're
prices on
always
timeless is crazy.
high demand. Yeah, it is crazy. So yeah,
Yeah.
but that one's
Okay.
not
Wow.
bad. So that might be one that we should, you know, bring to our meetup that we have. That would be fun. Um, let's see. We got this is the back cover that's used on like every freaking Silver Age book. As you know,
I've
all the
seen that
Marvel
cover
books.
so many times.
Yeah,
He can
yeah,
draw too.
yeah. I want to own this table. It'd be cool to buy that table that he draws on.
Yeah.
Anyways, Kale Stonish 44, First
Oh yeah.
Wasp. So cheap. I mean, $400. Great
I think
character.
the
Early.
prices have just dropped too much in a way. Like it's
Yeah.
criminally undervalued now.
Yeah, I mean, $400 for a graded copy of this, 4.0 solid grade,
Wow.
cheap. You know, it's very, very affordable. Um, talking about affordable and undervalued, for sure, this is like super undervalued. This book shouldn't be anywhere near this price, honestly. This is a phenomenal cover. This publisher has been criminally underrated for a long time. Some of the greatest, coolest heroes of the Golden Age, some of the best-selling heroes in the Golden Age actually came from this publisher. This is from 1941. This is, I think oh, it's not a one-shot, but it's the first issue, and it's the first time these characters appear together on a cover. I mean, it's super underrated. Great cover. America's
This is
Greatest
a
number
great
one.
book. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
great one.
And this is a 6.0, right? So 6.0 off-white pages. Now look at the price. 1,200 bucks. That's it.
Wow.
1,200 bucks for a 6.0 off-white pages. You get all these characters appearing at the same time for the first time ever on a cover. You know, obviously
And
Captain
that's
Marvel,
all the
Bullet
major
Man.
characters for
It
5.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spy Smasher, Minuteman. I mean, you get everyone here. Mr. Scarlet. It's
Inky, Mr.
great.
Scarlet. Yeah. Yeah.
It's great. I mean, great looking cover too, just perfect. You know, if this was all winners with all jumping in front, which is the same thing. It's like in the 6.0, it's 6, 7, 8 grand, whatever it is, right? But
Yeah. Yeah.
but this 1,200 bucks, barely $1,000. So
That's crazy.
very cool pickup. I don't think it's going to stay underrated or cheap for long. So yeah, that's one that should be a good one to grab for sure. And the 6.0 is a good grade. And it's a square bound. I mean, it's 100
I
pages.
know. Yeah. I
Can
have a
barely see
few
it,
other
but
issues from the run, but that's a nice one.
it's great. Super undervalued. And Captain Marvel, I don't know if a lot of you know, but he was outselling Superman at one point.
Oh yeah.
Shazam,
Way
Captain
before.
Marvel was one of the most sellable and desirable superheroes of the golden age at that time. Like kids loved him. They loved him because he was a kid. He turned into an adult superhero. So they related to him. A lot of people from that time grew up loving Captain Marvel. Like he has a very hardcore fan base from that era, and a lot of his books sold very well. So there was a point where Wiz 2 was one of the most expensive books in the hobby, the same level as Action 1, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, that's clearly changed these days. Wiz 2, although not
It's
cheap,
still
still very
expensive.
expensive.
Yeah.
Again, although not cheap, you can have copies under 100,000 for sure.
Hmm.
Action 1, I don't think you can get a copy under 400,000. And
Yeah.
I'm talking about the worst copy. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
you're not gonna get one under 354. So just something to keep in mind. It's a cool one. Another cool horror cover here. Out of the Shadows, number 8.
Oh, okay.
So that
Oh,
one's
that's
not bad.
the shrunken head one. I was debating about getting this one from you when you showed it to me. I was like, oh, I really like that
It's a
one.
cool one, dude. It's a classic. Shrunken Head,
Hmm.
crazy acid bath that's going on there. That's really awesome. This is a good one.
Yeah,
Another
it's a
one that like
classic cover,
you or
right?
like AG Aubrey would like. It's kind of like your style of collecting.
Yeah, no, I like
Master of
that one a
Death.
lot.
Very cool.
1350.
3.0, 1350. We can chat about it if you want.
I just don't
I
know how
mean,
many more body parts I can sell.
you only need one kidney to function, Alan.
I know I'm
I'm
being
cheap.
greedy having to, right?
I know, I know. No, it's okay. It's okay. Bring some stuff. Trade me. I love trades. So trade me some cool
Okay.
stuff. I'll take your Phantom Lady 17 and
No,
Wonder
no,
Woman
no, no.
1 and
I'm not
your
giving
All
that up.
Star 8 and some books like that. There's another cool one, Wonder World number 3.
Oh,
This is
nice.
first appearance of Flame. It's a very
Oh,
rare
wow.
book. Yeah, it's like the second ever Eisner or Lou Fine cover, because he worked on Wonder World, Wonder Comics too, and then it changed to Wonder World because they were getting sued by DC, and so they had to change it. And this is the first issue of Wonder World ever,
So that's the
rare
first
book
flame?
ever, first Flame ever. Yeah, very rare book,
Wow.
super cool, high demand, just hard book to find. I mean, first issue Wonder World. A lot of people love Wonder World covers, so I have that at 29.99. So it's actually a big Golden Age character appearance from
I might be interested
1939.
in that one myself. Okay.
So yeah, it's a great one.
Oh.
So there you go. You'll probably see it on Alan's show again. The book shall return. This is a fun one. I got this from Steven, obviously. Steven's got great books.
Okay, so this is a the Gentner collection.
Yeah, Gendler collection, affordable, classic cover in my opinion, even though CGC doesn't note it. Awesome book. Doesn't break the bank, but it is cool.
Oh, Smash the Japs. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, swap the Japs, and you can see he's like on top of the mountain. He's massive. Schomburg did a lot of this kind of thing where like this is not a Schomburg cover by the way, but he did this gigantic proportionalism thing.
Is that
This looks like a
CC
probably
Beck?
CC Beck did the art. It looks like Dave Berg did the cover.
Okay.
He did the art inside, but very great cover. You got
Mm.
the Fuji Mountains in the back. Very cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
I was surprised when I saw that you had picked that up from Steven. I was thinking, why would he
He
give
had
up that
he
book?
he
He has
had
two
he,
copies. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
another one. He's got a
Yeah.
nicer one. He didn't want to give me
He's,
that one though. But
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
blame him. I can't blame him. But I'll take this one.
It's a good
And
one.
it's only 450. Slap 4.0. It's not
I
bad.
might pick that one up from you. Actually, I
Yeah,
like that
it's
one. I
great.
might
If you
get
don't
that.
have one, then that might be
No,
the one.
I need that one, so I might get
Okay,
that from you.
sounds good. This is another great one. You probably have this, Alan, I would imagine, because you like the good girl art at Schomburg. Boom.
Yes, I have that one. Yeah, but not in a
Rick
7.0.
Bradford.
That's really high grade.
It's a good
Wow,
grade. Um,
that's a great book.
I'll show the back here. Yeah, it's a pretty cool book. People
Wow.
messaging me to meet up.
Okay,
So
how about we go
here,
3 or 4 more, and then we got to wrap up. So
okay. Does that work with you? Because how long do these shows usually?
usually around an hour. I kind of try
Okay,
to keep it.
let me finish this box, and we'll kind of fly through it. I'll get through this one more box, so you can see a
Okay.
bunch of cool new things. And I'll just text the guy that I'm almost done. I'm always like, I have to go like straight from here. I'm gonna go meet somebody to do a little deal. Okay,
Mhm.
cool. This is X-Men number 49. This is a 9.6 first Polaris. Very, very high grade. Signed by Stranko on the case,
Oh, nice.
which is quite funny to me because it's CBCS. He signed it on the CBCS case, and CBCS authenticates. Now CGC does as well. So imagine you send this in the case to get the case signed, authenticated, then they put in another case, but the case is signed and authenticated. I don't know. I just caseception. I don't know. My mind just travels places, but I think that would be funny. But anyways, it's signed on the case, not on the book itself. But it's 2850. It's a 9.6. I believe it's about like a $3,000 book in a CGC 9.6. So a little bit of a discount there, and you get the signature that doesn't ruin the blue label. And if you don't like it, you could always recase it. So that's a cool one there.
Very nice.
Submariner number 22. Awesome
What's
Namora cover.
wow?
Fantastic cover.
Is that bondage or what's going on there?
For sure. Definitely bonded. I don't think she falls like that.
She looks like she's sinking like a stone. It's like
Yeah, she does. She looks like she's got like the ropes around her neck area, just right below her neck, and
wow.
then
I've
they
never even
just
seen that
dumped
cover.
they
That's
just
awesome.
dumped her. Yeah, it's awesome. Great colors and underwater covers is awesome. Fishes flying over, swimming away. It's a pretty sweet book.
How much
2.0,
is that?
$700. It's some
Wow.
of the later, some of these tougher subbies are get
Another
pricey,
one
but
I
it's pretty
might
nice.
another one I might be interested
No,
in.
to
Like
the Allen pile. Unless well, we'll see. I guess well the viewers will know.
you guys got to beat me to it, okay?
There we
That's
go.
the rule.
Yeah. This is cool. This is really really cool. This is a WoW Comics number 18. It is Infinity cover.
Yeah.
It's got the V for
I just
victory.
showed this one on the Monday show,
You
actually.
did?
Yeah.
Dude, this book is so cheap. It's so
Is someone
affordable. It's undervalued. I mean, it's an Infinity cover for one. It's a V for Victory cover. It's a Mary Marvel cover. I mean, it's a win. It's a triple, tri combo win. I think so.
can,
$600 trifecta.
can you hear me?
I can hear you now. You cut
Yeah.
out.
Okay. Yeah.
So $600, 6.5. I mean, under $100 a point. Like you can't really get Golden Age for that much more
Well,
anymore.
it's the first appearance of Uncle Marvel.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
That's actually a
You
pretty
can,
major key. It's totally underrated.
yeah, it's super cheap. I mean, the cover itself should command more, but that's cool. Also, first appearance, you're right. Um, this is one that you guys might have never seen before. I think there's only one graded by CBCS, like maybe one graded by CGC. Very rare book as well. It is an Anglo-American, so it's Canadian white. But this is one of the only badass like Captain Marvel Hitler covers. You got Hitler and Mussolini. So he
Wow.
says, "Down with Adolf Puss and down with Blabbermouth Musso."
Wow.
Crazy
That's
cover.
similar to the Superman cover where he's got them, you know.
Yep, yep. This is definitely, I think, homage from that. This is from 1942. Superman
Wow.
cover was probably 41, I think.
Okay.
40.
Wow.
Superman, it was 17, right? So his first
Yeah,
issue,
Superman
40.
17. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably 41. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah, that one's great. Very rare book. I've never
And how
seen
much
another
is that
one.
one?
4,000. It's one of these where there's like no sales. I couldn't find another
Yeah.
Hitler,
Okay. So
and I couldn't
you're
find another one.
yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of
It's
went by, it's Hitler cover. I know the Triumph Hitler one sells for tens of thousands of dollars. Obviously, this is
yeah.
not Nelvana,
And
but
it's
this is one
probably
of the only
super
other.
rare. How many on the,
Yeah,
is there any on the census other than that one?
this one for the CBCS, just this one, and I think CGC has one as well. So it's literally
Oh
just one
wow.
of each company. Yeah, very rare.
Yeah, super rare.
So very cool book. And I'll fly by these. So we got Fight Against Crime.
That's a good one.
This is number 6. Great cover.
That's a Sodi
Skeleton,
book as well.
Policeman. Yeah, Sodi book, 50, $800. Very affordable,
Nice.
actually, I think. Hangman number 3, classic cover as well. Very famous book here. Captain
Yeah, just a
Swastika
great,
there. Oh, it's one of
great
the
cover.
best, the best Hangman cover by far. Definitely one of the most collected. It's a 4.0 restored, and I can get you all the info on that. But it's nice looking book here for 23.50. We got this magazine is Haunted. I love this book. Classic severed head cover. 5.5, blue label, $900. Pretty sweet. Can't beat
Very
that.
nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
very nice book there. Prize Comics number 4. This is $9.99. Very cool here. You could see it.
It's a robot cover.
Robot, yeah, cool rare robot. Pound Nelson, feature man.
Very nice.
We got X-Men number 7 to 3.5, 200
I think it's
bucks.
so funny. You go from golden age to
I
something like
know,
silver.
I know. Well, I mean, there's a few guys out there that collect silver, just a few.
Yeah, no, I like
Um,
silver too. It's just weird. It's
I
funny.
know my assortment is all over the place. I definitely focus on Golden Age, so I have a lot of Golden Age stuff. But
Hmm.
I'll mix in a few good silvers, and I mostly get them in trade. Like that one, I got to trade. So if you guys have silver to trade for gold, not a lot of dealers like to do that. A lot of people want to trade silver for gold, bronze for
Yeah,
gold.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I will take silver for gold sometimes, because I don't mind it. Then I'll trade it for more gold after. So
Hmm.
there's 3.5 Startling number 38. Pretty cool book
Nice.
there. $400. So that one's cool.
Affordable.
Yeah.
And that's a Schomburg
Everybody.
too, right?
Yeah, it's Schomburg cover, the hypodermic needle cover. Um, Self-explanatory. Hulk 181, 4.5, $2,400. This is a little. I'll give you a little
Wow.
tip,
The
little secret
prices
info
really come
that's
down on
copy.
that one too.
Oh
That's
yeah, they're
actually
cheap.
really affordable.
It's Elton John's personal copy.
Oh, really?
No, it said signed Elton John. It might be. It is a Elton John's copy. Is it the
Wow,
famous
that's really funny.
Starman? But
That's funny.
Rocket Man? Is it him? I don't know. But
What if
it's
that
a
that would be
Elton John.
funny if it actually verifies
It
that it's
would,
his signature,
dude.
and
Imagine. I should,
then it would be worth like $10,000 or
dude.
something
Yeah, I know.
crazy.
Add another zero right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Signed 4.5 signature series Elton John.
That'd be so funny. That'd be like the
You guys,
funniest
you
thing
guys,
ever.
you guys could buy it and test it out and send it to CGC. Be like, I swear Elton John signed this. That's funny. Uh, cool pulp. I didn't show any pulp, so here's a pulp.
Hey,
Weird
Paul. Well,
Tales.
Weird Tales. Is that a
Yeah.
Brundage?
No, this one's not a Brundage. Haynes Bach. He did some of these kind of
Okay,
skeleton covers. Very cool though. Good
that's
skeleton
nice.
cover.
All right, you got to
Few
move the
last.
books. You got to move the books. The
Oh,
books are getting in the way of the camera.
oh, I'll have to. I'll just raise it up for now because like I don't want to. There's I have a huge tower on my desk. I don't want it to fall over. We got Young Allies number 13. It's a 4.0 blue label. Awesome Schomburg cover right there. It's great. Trying to put this somewhere else so they don't fall. 3 or 4 more books. Amazing Spider-Man
Oh, that's a
100,
good one.
9.8. Great book. Tough in a 9.8. Origin issue, anniversary issue, Origin Retold, white pages. Or
You
not
never
white
see
pages,
that
off white
in
to white.
9.8. That black covers,
Yeah.
horrible
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
high grades. Yeah, that's
3,600. So pretty cool. Not bad for 9.8. They're tough. A lot of people are trying to do 9.8 Spidey runs. So this is awesome. You'll recognize this, right? You know what this is, Alan? You should.
yes. First
Okay.
appearance, Miss Mask.
Yes, that is correct. Quite affordable, I think. Miss Mask was a good character. She was on a few, quite a few
What's the price? I
exciting issue
can't
covers.
quite see it.
9.99. It's a 5.5. Very nice
Nice.
looking
Very. That's
5.5.
so cheap.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
cheap.
I know. Very cheap. Very cheap. Last two we got here a Fight Comics 28. Awesome, badass cover here. Zoner Witch, I believe.
So yeah, it looks like a
Or
Zonerich.
oh, it looks like it. Actually, it's Robert Moreira. If I
Oh, I
say that
don't know
right,
that. I don't know his name.
but pretty
It's still a
cool.
really cool one.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, she's
Is she
about
in
to.
bondage or what's going on with her?
She You love bondage, don't you? Yeah, she's
I
in
like
bondage.
bondage
I think
covers.
she's tied up. I mean, who doesn't? She's tied up and she's about to get the knife
And the guy's
to
coming in to
the
save her.
neck. Yeah, and he comes in and stabs the other guy in the back. Oh, it's pretty wild. The cover, the colors, the fire, the flames. I mean,
And what's the price on that one?
amazing. 1,100 bucks on that one.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, last one of the night. This is Fantastic Four number 23. It's a 9.2, which is a high grade for this book, actually. So 9.2 is tough to get. I believe it is. Here, I marked it down. The last sale was 1,800, so I'll match that. So I believe it is off white to white, and it's up there in the grade in terms of like the census. It's pretty high up, but it's a cool Doctor Doom cover.
Very nice.
So there it is, 1,800. And yeah, I think that is all we probably have for today.
That's a lot of
And
books.
then, yeah, a lot of books. As Alan said, my name is Yaniv. Go by Strey Flexin Collectibles online. Happy to buy your cool comics, cards, collectibles, art, anything you have. Just shoot me a message. Love
I'm
Golden Age
gonna
stuff.
link to a bunch of things for you. I'm gonna link to your you have a website. I'll
It's
link to
coming
your
out.
eBay. Yeah, it's coming out. It's got to come out quickly.
I know.
But you have a website. You have eBay. I'm going to link to the eBay, but I'm going to tell
Yeah.
people do not buy from his eBay. Do not buy from his eBay.
Disclaimers.
Message message him. Okay, just reach out to him through Instagram, and I'll
Yeah, if you
put
want
a
the best deal,
yeah. You want the
definitely through
best
Instagram.
deal? Go to his Instagram. I'll put the link to his Instagram as well. So I'll show the eBay one. The reason I'm giving it to you guys is so that you can see the books. You go there, you look at the prices, and then you go, "Hey, Yaniv, can you do better than this?" And you can
Right.
save the eBay fees is the big thing. So that's where you guys can save some
It's a
money.
good. That's a good tip. Not a lot of people realize that, but a lot of these people, sellers, are online on Instagram and vice versa. So if you know who they are,
Mhm.
you could always reach out to them
Reach
directly.
out to them. Yeah.
But yeah, the eBay has been going well. I've been posting a lot on there now, trying to get all my inventory listed. I usually just sell on Instagram or people that I know, like Alan. I do monthly live sales with Elite, so I'm doing a big one next week, so that'll be fun. So on Instagram, Elite Comics 11, you could join us. Me and
So
Ali are gonna do.
one thing that I was planning, like just as a like an announcement, because you're gonna do one with Ali, right? But
Yeah.
I'm hoping that maybe like in between this next claim sale and your next one after that, we can maybe do a live claim sale on this channel.
Okay.
Um, I think that'd be fun. And so people put in the comments, do you want a live claim sale? It'd be the first time I ever sell books on this, but it's not my books, so it's easier. Like I don't have to
Yeah.
cry every
You don't
time I
actually
sell
have to
something.
let it. You don't actually have to let it go.
Yeah. So tell me in the comments below if you guys want a live claim sale. And if enough people say yes to live claim sale, I'm gonna force Yaniv to come on here and give you
Oh
guys great
God.
deals. Okay.
Oh, there we
So
go. You're gonna. Alan's gonna be there.
I'm gonna be there and like, you can do better
And
than
the, yeah, yeah.
that.
Slash the
Anyway,
prices.
slash the prices. Everything must go. No, I'm
Yeah.
joking.
Half off sales. Let's go. It'll be fun. But yeah, I appreciate you. It's definitely a lot of fun to get to do this video and showcase some cool books. And I had a good time. Hopefully you guys did too. And if you see anything you like, let me know. And yeah, I'm always easy to find on Instagram, social media. The website is coming out. I'm working on that so I can have all my inventory listed. That's like my main goal, is to have everything listed.
Mhm.
Because I have so much stuff that's just sitting in boxes
Oh
right now
yeah, I
that I
know.
just don't have the time to
I mean,
get
this
to.
was just a taste of your collection that you have for sale too, isn't? You have a lot more, I know.
Yeah, yeah, it goes deep. So if you ever need anything, just ask. And then I'm good at finding books too. So if you
Yeah.
need a
Well,
specific high-end grill,
you found some pretty nice books for Steven.
yeah, I did. Yeah.
Why you found them for Steven and not me, I don't know, but not complaining, not complaining. I was joking. So
Oh
yeah.
no.
So
I think I found you some cool books too. There's some books I
yeah,
think
yeah,
that
you
you
found a
got
few
that
cool
Steven was
books.
like,
Yeah,
"Oh, I
yeah,
want
yeah.
that."
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I have to have that competition with Steven. It's a thing. It's a
I
thing
know.
I do.
It's fine. I think it's good. I mean, healthy competition is good. Pushes you guys to kind of,
You
keep
go out, yeah.
keep moving forward, kind of go after each other. You're like, "Oh, I got this, I got that." At the
Yep.
end of the day, I really think that this hobby community is a lot of fun. We push each other to get more stuff. It's
Hmm.
motivating. You know, there's so many things in this world that you could spend money on that is just a complete waste. The money just disappears and goes away. At least with these books, I mean, they are a lot of the times they are appreciating assets, and you could enjoy them. You could trade
Hmm.
them. You could sell them. It's not like you buy it and it's done, right? It's not a vacation that you
Yeah, yeah.
purchase. You know, they are assets, and I feel like with the way the world's going all digital now, having physical, tangible assets
Is so much better.
is,
Yeah.
yeah, it's so much better, and it's so much more fun than just having money in a bank account. You know, who
Yeah,
wants
yeah,
that?
exactly.
And for me, I
I
like to
could
go in
use
debt
some of that,
because,
but
yeah, like it pushes you to get more, right? So like for me, I like it pushes me to work harder, right? So if I have goals
yes.
that I'm going after, like I want to buy this book or this piece of art, it's like so expensive. It's like, okay, I got to work harder to get that now, right? So I just
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
I
that's
gotta
good
do more. So
motivation.
it is good motivation. So I think overall it's a very healthy hobby. It can get addicting, as you guys know, but there are much worse hobbies and things to consume your time and money on. So I think it's a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of cool people like
Okay.
yourself, and yeah, I love it. So thank you again for having me.
Okay, thanks again. And thanks everyone for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out Straight Flexing on Instagram and on eBay. Bye, guys.
Awesome. Bye.